Hi there, everyone. It's Anthony, and I am back again with
Kylan.
And we're here to react to Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 16. What's it called?
Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered.
So Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. Season 2, Episode 16. We just came off, what was the last episode? Phases, where Oz became a werewolf. So that's pretty cool. You got any predictions or idea of what's going to happen next? What's going to happen in this episode?
They're probably going to have something to do with some witches. Definitely. When it says bewitched, that's the first thing I think of is witches. So probably something with the witchcraft, Wicca. I'm sure there's probably going to be a tarot presentation somewhere.
Well, we're closing in on the end of Season 2, so this is exciting. I'm excited to see, what's going to happen with this Bewitched, stuff, and also what's going on with Angel. I know he's still, on the fritz and stuff, so we'll see if we get any developments on that this episode. But yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get into it. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 2, Episode 16, Bewitched, Bothered, Bewildered.
When are you guys gonna stop making fun of me for dating Cordelia?
I'm sorry, but never.
Yeah, so it's definitely out in the open now.
Yeah, it looks like they're actually going to make
Parallel
that a
universe,
thing.
maybe. No muss, no fuss.
Wow.
Anyway.
Would you have wanted to be one of Buffy's friends in high school?
I mean, that just sounds like a very terrible life.
Sorry to say.
Look at what all they go through.
Playing is a tad more perilous than dating.
Guess it wouldn't be that fun.
I mean, it seems fun, since at the end of the day it's going to end up all right. Well, at least you assume so. But then again, you never really know.
They don't know that.
Right, exactly. But it's like in real life, when you're actively going through that, plus her friends always just end up getting, captured by a monster or possessed or
turned in. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, or they fall in love with one. It's just a stressful life.
Wait up.
Dang.
Thank you, Amy.
Fine.
You remember her, that girl that was just in that scene?
No, I don't.
Amy?
Did you guys see that?
See what?
No, I
I
don't.
think Amy just worked some magic on
She was the girl in episode 3.
Witchcraft.
Oh, episode 3 from season 1?
Yeah. No, you don't have to look anything up, but yeah, the witch, where you remember her mom and her switch bodies?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so I was right. Witches.
I'm glad we ran into each other, actually. I was hoping that we could, Do you have a minute?
Actually not just now.
Are you okay?
Ginny and Giles are not thriving right now.
I'll be fine.
There's Oz performing.
Mm-hmm.
Willow the groupie.
I got this cool hair today. I think I'm a groupie.
Oh, hey!
Oz's hairstyle has changed a lot over the course of this, hasn't it? I ain't been seeing Cordelia hanging out with her friends recently anyway. I forgot she had other friends.
They, left these for you.
This music is so creepy.
It is.
Soon. Joyce is like, why do you look like that?
Yeah, for real.
She was like,
Do you know what's a good day to break up with somebody? Any day besides Valentine's Day. I mean, what? Were you running low on dramatic irony?
But I don't think they're finished, though. I feel like Cordelia's gonna come have, some further character development.
I mean, it is a pretty shallow reason to break up with somebody, but also very understandable. I mean, you can totally see why somebody would feel that way and would then actually break up with the person if they lost all their friends.
Yeah, that's true. But it would also be very Cordelia and very typical of this show for them to not
Xander, maybe you should
reconcile that.
I want the Hellmouth to be working for me. You and me and me.
Why does Xander sound like a evil villain right now?
We're gonna cast a little spell.
Seriously.
Come on, don't flatter yourself. I'm not gonna make a big scene. I just want the necklace back.
What?
She kept the
I
necklace?
thought it was a gift.
No, last night it was a gift.
I would have thought that since she broke up with him as it was happening, she wouldn't have kept it.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I mean, I would have got it. I would get it if he gave it to her and then later this happened.
But I mean, at the same time, though, like, they kind of did need a reason for him to get something back from her.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I see why it's happening. From right. Oh, she had it on.
We broke up. Now I have to pretend I like it.
And that showed us that she actually does still like him.
Go out the candle now.
Yeah, you asked me earlier if I want to be one of Buffy's friends. You see the stuff they be doing? Sitting around casting spells in the school.
Is this love? Because maybe I knew it doesn't look that different.
What are you doing? Are you going like stalker boy on me now?
Dang.
Valentine's Day.
Well,
yes.
what's up with
Angel
that? Did it just not work?
nails a puppy.
Yeah, for real.
Skip it.
But
I don't want to know.
And maybe
Don't
it
have a
didn't work
puppy.
because that
Skip it.
wasn't technically
right you are.
her
Get another
item.
badge.
No, I mean chop me into little pieces and stick me on hooks for fish to nibble at, because it would be more fun than my life.
Yeah. I heard about you and Cordy. Yeah. We can comfort each other.
Would lap dancing enter into that scenario at all? Because I find that very comforting.
Xander be so bold.
Shoot your shot.
Play your cards, right?
Okay,
Wait,
you do know that I'm
what?
Xander, right?
I don't know. It's funny
Wait.
how you can see someone
Did
every
she
day,
do the
but
spell
not
on the
always,
wrong person?
you know?
Yeah,
my
it's funny.
gosh.
And it's just getting funnier.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, she did the spell on the wrong person.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe Buffy just came around.
I thought maybe we could study together tonight.
Do you mind?
Oh, snap.
I
So
really
it worked on all these girls.
right now.
Oh my gosh.
Even her too?
Yeah, like she cast a spell on herself.
That's how you know you're good and your magic works on you.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. I wanted to surprise you.
Willow is
job.
extra bold now.
Hi, Marks.
Don't be so jumpy. He's not you.
Yes, he is. And you should go to him.
Yes, he is.
Because he's me.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to use force.
Force is okay. Are you tripping? I thought you wanted me to break up with him. Only a sick
Are you
pup would let
tripping?
Sandra get away, no matter what her friends
Wow,
say.
they are tripping. All the guys hate him. I mean, he literally just took everybody's girlfriend.
Really?
So what would you do in this situation?
I don't know. If it were me, I'd probably go on a couple dates. If I'm being honest, I'd try to lose my virginity while the time is hot.
Okay, I just want to put out that is not right at all, folks.
Found out that he was into witchcraft.
Hey, look, you didn't ask me for an ethical.
Put the love lamp. Nice shirt.
Wow.
Rupert, I know
What
that
the
you're
heck?
angry at me, and I don't blame you, but
Are you serious? That did absolutely nothing.
None
Wow.
at last.
Sometimes a remote impossible possibility that you might like me was all that sustained me.
It was all
But not
the
now.
statement.
Not like this. I mean, if I thought
Don't
you had
look
one
down.
clue what it would mean to me.
I know what your face wants.
That's not fair.
What is this? You're two-timing me?
Amy is a witch, though.
work thy
Yeah.
will.
Uh-oh.
Before thee let the unseen thing come.
Wait, what is that?
What?
Buffy.
What is that? That she just turned Buffy into? Oh. Okay.
Harmony, if you need to borrow my might, I'll just ask.
Yo, They really got aggressive over their love for Xander.
Be quiet.
Love makes people do crazy things.
Just.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Sure.
I wonder how like wide the radius of this spell works.
Get out of my sight.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess it seems like they only start to love Xander once they actually see him. Like I was thinking, like it's just every woman in the world now in love with him. But it seems like it's like once they actually like see him in person, all of a sudden they start to develop feelings.
Buffy.
Like how when Jenny walked in, at first she wasn't doing anything. Wow. Oh my goodness, they are like jumping her. Is that the lunch lady?
Yeah, it was.
I'm dead.
Cordelia's necklace actually
That's so
protected
funny.
her from the spell.
No one is safe.
Easily reverse and hurt me.
Oh no? You don't know how hard this is for me. I love you so much. I'd rather see you dead than with that bitch.
Why is Allison Hannigan still such a good actress though? Like, it's like I actually felt the emotion in that. It didn't just feel silly.
Or hot.
I
think it's more of a hot night, don't you?
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Whatever. We're so tense.
What in the world?
What are you doing? Make me yak. Cordelia, go upstairs. Between us. Gross.
like Cordelia, stay here.
Hey, get your hands off me.
And keep your mom-aged mitts off my boyfriend.
Former.
Is everyone?
Well, yeah, okay, good point.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Mom still hasn't found us. We should be safer up here.
man.
Works in theory.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow. There is a lot going on in this episode.
Really. You thought you were safe. You forgot about this homicidal maniac running around.
Uh-oh.
Where's Buffy?
One hair on this boy's head.
You've got to be kidding.
Oh, snap.
Just because I finally found a real man.
Are you kidding me right now?
I guess I really did drive you crazy.
He said, I guess I really did drive you
It's a
crazy.
poem.
And he's like so confused right now.
Angel's always confused. Like, wow, even as Angelus, he gets confused. He just accepted
By
it.
any chance?
He's like, wait, what?
He said, I guess I did drive you crazy. He just left. I love how they went from loving him to wanting to kill him.
Oh, they're back in the basement again.
Where it all started.
Is this where it all ends?
Yeah, I was wondering what the point of all that was. Like, they could just duck under it. Look at Joyce.
It's off me.
Wow.
Hi, Oz.
Hi.
Last night, Cody Weinberg, the one with the 350 SL, the very one,
They're
said
friends
he
again.
asked me to pledge. God, you know, I'm glad your mom stopped working at the drive-thru long enough to dress you. Oh, that reminds me. Did you see Jackson's
Damn.
backpack? It is so
Harmony, shut up.
I do what I want to do, and I wear what I want to wear. And you know what? I'll date whoever the hell I want to date, no matter how lame he is.
Now, what if she walked over and said,
Oh,
like,
God.
I actually want to break up,
God.
though.
It's gonna be okay. Just keep walking.
Oh God, what have I done?
That was a nice episode.
Yeah, that's very, very funny situation.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was lighthearted, and I thought it was like not too intense. Like it kind of included all the characters without making it seem like it was like a too like story driven episode. You know, like they did continue a lot of stories that they had going on, but like it didn't seem like it was too focused on the overarching main story. More like a almost like to give you a slice of like to look at all the love that's going on in the show. Even though they really didn't do anything with Oz and Willow.
Although they did, Oz, I guess, punching Xander was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, I feel like this is a fun episode. I feel like this is one of those episodes that, like, you could just show to somebody that's never even seen this show before, heard of this show before, just to, like, and it's just entertaining. Like, it's the type of show you can just, it's the type of episode you can just pick up and get from the start. Like you said, it's really lighthearted. You don't really have to know too much about what's going on. It was just a really, really fun, nice, self-contained story. And, like, in that regard, it was probably one of my favorite Monster of the Week episodes that we've seen so far, just because it did feel like it was a lot going on, and like they managed to say a lot with what they were doing, like because it was cool that Xander didn't take advantage of like the situation or anything, I guess, and whatnot. So it kind of gave us a little bit of a redeeming thing for Xander, because at the beginning, you know, you're like, what in the world is up with this guy? Like, is he really doing this right now? So I felt like at least it was able to, by the end, kind of redeem Xander for us and give us something to like Xander for a little bit more, even though he still did all that stupid stuff in the first place. Because I was like, this is like the dumbest thing Xander has done yet.
I like how they're using Miss Calendar as, well, I mean, it did kind of look like she was about to say something in regards to their relationship to Giles before there for a while. Like, it seemed like she kind of had something on her mind that she wanted to discuss with him about, like, just because, like, they're in the way that they are doesn't mean they're not going to be able to not see each other, or not talk to each other, or whatever. Like, something along the lines of, like, a conversation like that. So it's nice to see that they're kind of circling back on the whole Miss Calendar and Giles. That was my favorite relationship out of the show.
And then, of course, right afterwards, after Giles doesn't talk to her, then all of a sudden the whole spell thing happens. So I guess we never get to find out what she was going to say. But it was funny. I feel like just watching all of them act like they liked Xander, that was a super entertaining part, watching, like, you know, the different, like, characters like Buffy and Ginny and Willow. I mean, obviously Willow liked Xander before, but still, just watching all these characters that we're used to seeing on the show, just all of a sudden being all over Xander, that was definitely super funny. It did seem like there was a tiny plot hole there, though, in how Buffy could remember everything Xander said to her and what she was doing to him, but everybody else couldn't remember what happened and just believed that it was a scavenger hunt. It's kind of a tiny plot hole, but it still made for a nice moment between Buffy and Xander there at the end of the episode. And I feel like, you know, the actor Nicholas Brendan, he did a good job this episode. I mean, like, this was basically, you know, kind of a Xander episode, and so it felt like he portrayed a lot of the different stuff Xander was doing really well. Like, I mean, Xander went through, like, kind of a whirlwind of emotions in this episode.
Yeah, he did, for sure.
Especially at that point when he was basically an evil villain, talking about, I want the Hellmouth to work for me, or whatever he was saying.
Yeah, seriously. It was, like, really out of character for him.
I was like, what's going on here? I'm like, okay, but, I mean, I guess it was believable since he had just went through the whole getting broken up thing with Cordelia. It still would have been so funny if at the end there he just did the exact same thing to her. I mean, obviously, that would have kind of just erased all the redemption we just got for him. But, like,
yeah,
you know,
it would have been funny though.
Right, exactly. Features will actually, yeah. So how do you? I mean, not like, I guess not specifically, but how do you rank this episode in regards to, like, I guess just the rest of this season so far? And what have you thought about this season overall so far? I'm not sure we talked about that.
No, we have a couple times, but I think that I enjoyed this season a lot better than I like season one. I think this season has, like, I think the main story is not too overbearing for me, and it's all I'm not, like, upset when we take a break from the main story, but I'm also not, like, mad when it's, like, an episode about the main story. Like, it's still interesting enough for me to want to watch. But as far as ranking this episode, I think this was definitely in the top half of the episodes in season 2, just because, like, I thought it was pretty. I'm always interested to see how Xander and Cordelia's relationship goes, and like I was saying, it's they need to have something that they're doing to make their relationship interesting. So, like, I think for now, like, I guess that was everything that they just did right now. I guess that'll probably wrap it up for them for the rest of the season, I feel like.
Yeah, because they can't really, I guess, do something like that every single episode for the rest of the season. But, yeah, that was a really good route to take, because that's true. You did, like, just last episode, I think, say how they needed to like do something interesting with him to keep it interesting, and boy did they do that. And this probably was my favorite Xander episode so far. I think like of all the episodes that were kind of centered on Xander and the stuff that he gets himself into.
Because there's been a couple of different other like the one where he changed into the praying mantis.
Well, yeah, where his teacher changed to the praying mantis.
Yeah.
No. And then the pack.
The pack, which one?
The one with the hyenas or whatnot.
Oh yeah, the hyena one.
Like some of the Xander episodes have been kind of like not bad, but they've been kind of the more underwhelming ones that I think we've thought so far. So this was cool to see a Xander one that like we definitely unequivocally really like. Now, given where we are now, like what do you want to see? I guess for the rest of the season, what do you hope is going to happen?
I'd like to see Angel basically like overthrow Spike in terms of like the whole Drusilla, because like it's clear that he's trying to like get at Drusilla, like to get on Spike's nerves or whatever, or just, I don't even really know what his purpose in doing that is, but like I like to see that he's doing it. It makes it's interesting, so I like to see something happen with that. I don't know. I want to see what how they're gonna like try to get what the main plan for trying to get Buffy is gonna be. Like I'm sure in the season finale it'll probably be something crazy. So, and by like something crazy I mean like a big major plan that they have, or like an event that's coming around happening that's gonna like change the course or the fate of action of life for humanity or whatever. So
yeah. And in regards to Angel and Drusilla, I feel like Angel is just a jerk. He's just, or at least I guess Angel is technically right now. He's just a jerk. He's just, he likes to antagonize people. I guess that might be his only motive, and like in doing all this and trying to make Spike angry, and he's just a straight up jerk. Like he doesn't care about anybody. He does whatever he can just get under people's skin, even if he's like on the same side as them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Well, all right then. I guess that wraps up this episode. Leave a comment down below about what you thought of the episode. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. That'll be it for now. Until next time, have a great evening, folks. I don't know why I said that like that.